Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to show you something interesting. So in this case I'm just going to open the GitHub repository of a tool called CamPhish, and this is the tool used by attackers for capturing your photos and finding your GPS locations, and by just sending a link. So this is how it works, by capturing your photo and collecting the GPS related informations using your phone's front camera or your PC's webcam. So this video is not just showing you how you can do these kinds of things, but this video is completely made for educational purposes only, and I'm just creating this video to make you understand how these kinds of attack works and how this is harmful for you, how we can protect from these kinds of attacks. And this is not the step-by-step walkthrough of how you can perform this attack. Instead, this is just the walkthrough of how attackers could trick you to reveal your information, and how attackers do things like this to get your information or get your photo related information. As an ethical hacker, you should definitely need to know how to protect yourself from these kinds of attacks, and you should definitely need to know how these types of attack existed. Okay, so let's start with this tool. I just downloaded that tool and I'm just moving that. So as I mentioned before, I'm not going to do anything on it as of now. I'm just going to run. I'm just not going to teach you how you can do these kinds of things. Instead, I'm just going to show you how these kinds of things working. Okay, so yeah, let's perform this. In this case, you have three templates. I'm just choosing you can just choose any of those things. As an ethical hacker, I think you will be able to understand the GitHub repo. Reading the GitHub repo will make you understand how these things works. So anyways, I'm just copying this a link address. In this case, what happens when you click this link? So in this case, I'm just using the cyberchef for converting this link into an a QR code format. So, and I'm just using my smartphone to get to scan this QR code. So I'm just not using my inbuilt webcam in my laptop. So in this case, I'm just searching for QR. Here I have the generate QR. So I just created the URL using created the QR code using the URL. So in my phone, I'm just using Google Lens for scanning this. I'm not going to show you that, but I'm able to show you the results. So I'm also using a VPN for hiding my location. So yeah, this is just for the demonstrations, guys. So what happens here? It will get the IP address and related details. So here, I'm just trying to open that link. Okay, it's not working, maybe because I am using a VPN, I don't know, but this case is not working in my phone as of now. And you can see nothing was showing here, but let me right click and open this link, and still it is working here. But it's not opening in my phone, maybe because I'm using a VPN. That's the reason behind that. So I think I'm just going to use this without a VPN, and it does worked. And now it is working. Now I'm able to open that. Now I'm just starting VPN on my phone. Okay, I can't show you that. Okay, so I'm just refreshing the page. Oh, if you use VPN, it won't work. So anyways, I'm just stopping that VPN and trying to reload it again, and I'm just allowing that location permission, and I just allowed this location permission in my smartphone, and it is not asking me any other details. Instead, it has these only. So what should I do now? Oh yeah, it worked. Now it is asking for camera, so I'm not going to show you my face as of now. I'm just showing you the computer. I think it's better to show you that. Okay, so I just clicked allow, and yeah, this is the computer that you see, I think. Okay, so now I'm just going to stop this out, Control C, and yeah, I'm just closing that out, and I'm just going to block these things out. Now I'm just going to open the folder, and the CamPhish, and these are the images that you were able to see. This is basically my computer, right? Yeah, I hope this is how it works. I hope you understand these kinds of things is working like this, and it also saves your location, which will be available in the location tab. So yeah, it's not recorded today, but it will work. You can just try this out by yourself. I'm not going to give you a proper walkthrough of this, but this is how it works. So never click any of the links that you are getting from somewhere else. The links looks like these is suspicious, and never scan the QR codes that you are unaware of. And you can also use the virus total website for protecting yourself from virus links. So sometimes virus total says that this URL was not malicious, but still you have to be cautious about it, guys. Okay, so in this case, we know that this URL will collect informations from you. So when I paste that URL or URL here in this browser, it is asking me the location permission. If I click allow, then it will take my location. This is not malicious itself, but if you give permission for the location, it will gather your location information and show that information in the attacker's terminal. And if you give your camera permission, it will also capture the photos from your smartphone and give that to the attacker's machine. So that's how it works. That's how things works. So this is why it is highly recommended to not to give permissions by you have to read every permission before you clicking allow in your smartphone or in your computer, whatever it is. So you have to look carefully before you click allow. So the attackers will gather this much of information. Maybe attackers will use some other tools for gathering some more information from you. Yeah, that's why it is highly recommended to stay aware and stay safe. Know these types of tools existed. If you want to use this tool, then you can just go and read these contents, and you will be able to definitely gonna use this tool. So yeah, if you are my subscriber, if you watch my videos, which is we have a playlist. So if you watch those playlists, if you completed those playlists, then you will be definitely able to use these kinds of tools alone without the need for any walkthrough or any other thing. So yeah, you can just explore our channel here in the playlist. You will be able to see the learn ethical hacking from zero to hero playlist, which has a lot of things that is helpful for you as an ethical hacker to learn a lot of things. I have 163 plus free videos that is helpful for you to learn cybersecurity. So yeah, if you're a beginner, you have to watch this entirely for getting a better understanding of how it works. Yeah, I hope this video is informative for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.